Alright, welcome back to the next zip code. We're out here again with the custom 223. I'm still shooting 600 yards for my distance, and we have a new load that we're trying out today. This is a 77 grain Berger. It's a hand load, and I'm propelling it with a Varget, Lapua brass. So I've done some testing already with this, and the results I've gotten back, I've just shot 3 groups is all I've shot, but I've been extremely happy with the results. Can I duplicate that on video today? We're gonna find out. But I can tell you that I have been able to shoot now 3 groups that have been under half an MOA at 600 yards. Just this morning before I started shooting this, I shot a 4-shot group under 2 inches at 600 yards. Now, was that a fluke? Like I said, we're gonna find out. That rivals my bolt guns, my custom bolt guns. So I'm excited to try this out. We do have a breeze. I'm looking more for to keep the vertical spread in check. If it goes a little horizontal, I really can't fault it that much, because with that bullet traveling 600 yards, the variation of a little extra wind here or not makes all the difference in the world, pushing that 77 grain bullet back and forth. So horizontal, I'm not too worried about it, as long as it's, within reason. But it's the vertical, that's what I am really hoping will stay on a pretty good line. So again, my custom 223, I have on my scope, I have a 4.2 mil hold for 600 yards, and let's give it a try. Here's a video of the distance to my target so you can get an idea. If you look across to that opening in the woods, you will see my target. That is 600 yards, 603 yards from this point to that big white target. All right, so we're at 600 yards. Let's see what this gun can do. All right, that was 5 shots. Let's go check the target. All right, guys, we are at the target. We've got 4 shots that are right in there good. We're talking good. So I know that this is under a 2-inch group over here that I shot just prior to going and videoing this. We have one up here that is still You know, all together with that flyer, yeah, I mean, you could call that a flyer because the consistency is showing right here, the 4 shots, just like that. I am hoping I can do better than that on camera for you guys. So let's go back and try this again. If it wasn't for that, I'd be happy if this one was down here, because we'd be talking a 2.5 inch group, 5 shots at 600 yards. But I'm going to try to get that one down here. So let's repaint the target and go back to the gun. All right, guys, again, we are at 600 yards. That last group I was not 100% happy with. I want to see if I can do better. And here we go. 5 shots, 600 yards. See if we can make this group better. I pulled that one. Pretty sure. Let's just go with the 5 shots from now on. All right. All right, guys, I had a really good group going there at 5 shots, but I wanted to go to at least 10, and I did lose count. So all I wanted to do was show to you the consistency, and I know that my 10-shot group, or whatever it ended up being, I'll have to review the footage and see, it opened up more than what it was. But I just wanted to show you that this gun with this combination is now very consistent, and this is rivaling my bolt guns. It is possible that this gun is ever so slightly less precise at this point than some of my bolt guns. However, this is a Trigger Tech trigger, and it's known for being one of the, if not the best trigger for AR platform. I have Trigger Tech triggers in my bolt guns as well, and this is still not as good as my bolt gun triggers. For me, everything comes down to a trigger. When I pulled that first shot that went high, it was because my anticipation of the trigger was not proper, and I knew it. I knew I messed that one up. So the other ones all felt right on the money. I never came off the glass, just kept there and pounded it. That group up there is for an AR-15, I am completely happy with that. But I'll even be more happy when I can measure it and verify that it is underneath an MOA at that distance. All I know is that there wasn't stuff spraying all around. It was pretty well going right in the same spot. And we have a small breeze that is coming at my 2 o'clock that picks up and goes down. Horizontal, like I said, doesn't really matter to me. It's the vertical that matters. And at 600 yards, if you have a vertical of only about that, for me, out of an AR platform, that's, I mean, what more can I ask for? It's gonna be able to be a great woodchuck gun, great coyote gun, follow-up shots. I wanted to stop at 10 just to be able, I mean 5. I wanted to stop at 5 shots just to be able to go up there and say, look how great of a group this is. But I really wanted to push on and go to at least 10 because I wanted to see what the gun and the barrel is able to do on a consistent basis when stuff starts warming up. Now that first group, that 4-shot group that is up in the corner there, I'll show that again when we go up there. That was cold bore of the day, followed up with 3 shots. That was not shooting for a bunch of time and lots of rounds and the barrel's all acclimated. That was cold bore and 3 follow-up shots. So as far as I am concerned, this gun, the load development for it is done. This is where I'm staying, and I believe that it is shooting every bit as good and probably better than what I can. So thanks for watching, guys. Let's go to the target and check this all out. Okay guys, we are at the target now. I reviewed the footage and I believe this is 12 shots together in this group. Like I had said previously, I wasn't concerned about the horizontal. It is the vertical that I was really paying attention to because we do have a variable breeze that was coming across at my 2 o'clock. I want to show you now what this group actually measures out to be, and I'm quite happy with the results. So if I turn on my calipers here, got them at 0. You can see this, hopefully. I'm going to go maximum distance from bullet point to bullet point. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of hard for me to hold this thing, but it's 4.17 horizontal. However, if we go vertical, our max spread vertical, let me get this over here better. I don't know if you can see it. Hopefully you can see that at, and it's not even that much. Bullet point to bullet point, 2.77. 2.77 for the majority. There's only 3 of them outside of that. Outside of 2.77 at 600 yards. That means 9 of those shots are within that 2.77. I can say with assurance that this gun is a half MOA gun. At 600 yards, I mean, are you kidding me? Most of those, the horizontal would be all from variation in wind. It is only the vertical, and we've only got 1 down here making it, and most of them are gonna be above. I mean, that is 1 shot down there. Everything else, my goodness, must be every other shot for vertical is under, sorry for the camera stuff, guys, not the best at holding cameras and stuff. It is under, my goodness, it is under 2 inches. Vertical at 600 yards, under 2 inches. Sorry about all the crazy camera work. Now here again is the 4-shot group I shot under 2 inches. That was the first shot I shot today. One of those is the cold bore shot. And I just saw that mark getting bigger and bigger, and I was like, good grief, I gotta quit and go measure that. Cold bore shot along with 3 shots. So this gun has outperformed even my expectations. I did not think I'd be able to get it to this level in such a, well, I just didn't think I could get to this level. I thought I could hopefully get it to a 5-shot, half MOA gun, but we're talking a 10 plus rounds and still staying within a half MOA. Not the entire group, I understand that because the horizontal spread and all, but I am 99% sure that that is either my error for the horizontal or it's this breeze. And I'm gonna not try to sound like I'm the greatest shot or anything like that, but because I'm not, but the breeze is very variable out here, and it was coming from my 2 o'clock, and it would have been pushing that direction. It would not have been going this way, because I was aiming here every time, and you can see the majority of my shots are right here. I was aiming there. The wind was coming at my 2 o'clock. It would have been pushing this direction. That's just the way it is. So thanks again for coming out and watching this with me, guys. My video, let's see here if I can turn this around. My gun is still clear over there on that hillside. I don't know if there's any way you can pick it out, but it's right on that green hill, right on the ridge, basically. But that is where my gun is still sitting, and we are clear over here. So thanks a lot, guys, for watching. I hope that you learned something. I hope that you see that it is possible to build super accurate AR-15s. Like I said before, I am not a big time AR guy. That may change now. I've gotten excited with this gun, and we'll see what goes on from here. You know, next time maybe we'll try to do some kind of shooting of, you know, like a soda can, like a small soda can or something at this distance. Obviously, we can tell the gun is up for the task. So everybody keep shooting and stay safe while doing it. See you next time. Hey guys, I just want to thank my friend Michael Garnett for putting together such an amazing rifle for me. You can find him on Facebook at Garnett's Precision Arms. The weapons he puts together are second to none for precision, and I mean that. I now have 6 rifles from him, and every last one of them can outshoot anything that I've ever shot before. There's nothing like him, so check him out. He's not one of those guys that'll leave you hanging. He's not somebody who's gonna let your gun sit on the shelf for 3 months. He's very good about getting back to you. If you have any rifle work, barrel work that you need done, AR put together properly, he's the man to talk to. He is here in Virginia. Check him out, and I highly recommend him.